Hi everybody, I'm back in action after that stretch of the flu. It was like a week and a half, 2 weeks type of thing, 10 days roughly. And, in that period, I didn't go see Heather at all. And it was tough. It was tough. That's the second time I've gone through a stretch like that without seeing her. And when I came back, when I returned to see her, it turns out she's not been drinking or eating much, but the drinking really alarmed me and it scared me. And I mean, in case you haven't figured this out yet, I feel things very strongly. Like I really take stuff to heart, and I worry. I'm a worrier, and I'm always trying to troubleshoot and fix things. And when Heather's feeling badly, I feel badly. I really worry about it. So when I came back, I was quite upset and quite alarmed, and trying to get her to drink small amounts of fluid. And I mean, my mind is kind of catastrophizing. I'm doing worst case scenario stuff, thinking, oh no, this is like, we're coming up to a palliative stage. If she stops drinking, then it's a matter of days or, a week or 2 weeks or something like that before something will go wrong. And that's the sort of thinking that was going through my mind. So anyways, to cut to the chase, yesterday the dietitian on the floor brought up these cups, and you'll see a photo here. It's got a cutaway so that I can tip the cup right up to Heather's mouth. And it turns out this means she suddenly started drinking again. And the problem is that her head is always bowed down like that, and her neck is really stiff, so she can't lean back to drink. I don't know, it's like locked in place. So Carolyn was there at lunch today and said Heather drank 2 full cups, one of milk with some boost in it, and one of water. So it's like, whew, because you can last like 3 weeks with no food, and 3 minutes with no oxygen, and like 3 days or 4 days with no liquid. So, to see that she's drinking again, and that the dietitian did the troubleshooting and came up with this cup, is a game changer. So I recorded some video before I got sick. I'm going to share that now. And then after that, there'll be a gap of like 10 days where I recorded nothing. And then I go back to Northwood, and you'll see as I enter the building that they still have kind of a lockdown in place. Not a lockdown, precautions in place on 3 floors in the building, including Heather's floor, because this flu was going around. And then what else is there? I think I might share a little music or something like that. So I'm just going to share the clips of before I got sick, and then my return. And you may pick up my worry when I return. But keep in mind that my worry about her fluid intake has been addressed, and I'm relaxed and happy today. But keep in mind the roller coaster. It's a roller coaster, and I really feel this ride. So today is a good day, and I'm hoping it'll stay good for a while, and that Heather will continue to drink. Mainly, that's the main thing, is that she drinks. So, and then in a couple of weeks we have a grandchild due. So, on the one hand, there's this sadness, of grief. On the other hand, there's the tremendous joy of a new innocent little life coming into the world, and all the love and positivity that comes with that. So that's my introduction for today's video. And here come those clips of the last 3 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks. So thanks a lot. Hey guys, so winter has definitely hit here in Halifax. It is currently -7 Celsius, which is, I don't know, cold Fahrenheit. Maybe in the high 20s or something Fahrenheit. I don't know. but it's here. We had a bit of snow last night, just a dusting. But in the northern parts of the province, they got a fair bit. So this video, it starts out before I get this respiratory flu, this virus. And it lasted, I think, as some of you know, it lasted like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. Well, it's 2 weeks, like tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. Long enough, you know. And it was a bad one. A lot of coughing, like just crippling coughing and pain in the chest from muscle spasms and all that stuff. Still a bit of a cough, but I'm not sick at all. Anyways, it is what it is. It was going around, and from the comments I read, a lot of you guys had the same thing. I took a puffer and I got antibiotics, so I'm not worried about it. But my big fear was that Heather would get a bad cough and it would kill her. And but it didn't happen. So here we are 2 weeks later, and it's been 2 days or 3 days, I forget. But anyways, I got back into Northwood to see her. They have visiting restrictions, so only family members are allowed to visit, and you have to wear a mask. There are 3 floors where you have to mask up with PPE. So I get back in to see Heather, and it was great to see her. You know, to sit there and sit beside her in a chair and hold her hand watching a show. But her food and fluid intake has dropped off dramatically, and she's not getting enough calories. I mean, she's getting enough to stay alive, but I don't know. My guess is she gets a few hundred calories a day, not even 1,000. That's just a guess. Just a guess. You can live for a long time on a restricted caloric intake, but you can't live for a long time without fluid intake. And it's a big challenge to get her to drink. Yeah, and I talked to the staff. All the staff say the same thing. So, this morning for breakfast, one of the workers, he reported that she drank 2 glasses of juice, which is great. And then last night for supper, I got her to drink 2. These are small cups, 5 ounces, 6 ounces. I got her to drink 2 glasses of juice as well. And so this morning, I was there for lunch. I got her to drink some more juice. I got her to drink some tea, and then we switched it up with some Ensure, the fortified drink. She drank a bit of that. Not much at all, but some. She had 2 grapes. She had a half a popsicle. She had a little bit of pureed pasta with cheese sauce on it, a chicken Alfredo or something like that. Like 2 spoons of it, 2 or 3 spoons, small spoons. She's keeping food in her mouth. The chewing and the swallowing mechanism isn't happening anymore. It's, you can see that it's not a natural thing for her. And, to get her to drink, I'll switch it up between a full cup on her lips, which she may or may not take some fluid in, or a straw, and else she may or may not drink. And it takes a lot of encouragement and cajoling to have this happen. So, this is what happens when people's brains shut down, when they stop sending and receiving signals of hunger and swallowing reflex, and I don't think it's left over from the respiratory virus. I think it's her systems are shutting down, and it's I mean, I cry. It's heartbreaking because it's part of the letting go thing, but it's not just letting go of a little bit. It's the ultimate letting go. So I think I'll try to connect with the palliative care people at Northwood. I know they have people there, and I also sent a message to the floor nurse asking to have a face-to-face about what I can expect and based on her experience. So, we have a baby coming, grandchild coming December 21st, and
I don't know when I'm going to say goodbye to Heather, but that day's coming up. One of these days. Heather's lost a lot of weight too. She actually looks good, but you know, it's all a sign of how things are going. So that's where I am today. So I'll just share, you know, a few clips of video I have here, and we'll leave it at that. And I don't know when I'll update. As you can tell, I'm pretty sad and broken up about things, and just trying to get through my days. I spend as much time as I can with her to try to get her to drink and eat a little something. I have the luxury of more time than staff would have. So that's it. Thanks for following along. Thanks for all your comments. And you take care of yourselves. And if I don't catch you before Christmas, have a great Christmas. I probably will. And I hope your days are okay. I hope you're getting through what you need to get through with some love and support around you, and you're not alone. Here we go. You know, sometimes I just crave some animal togetherness with people. So today I popped into the shopping center here to get a pretzel, one of those giant pretzels, and I kind of like the hubbub of all the voices and the people wandering around. I don't know, they're all strangers, but still, it's kind of nice. Okay, see if you can explain this one. Penny really needs to go for a walk. She's actually started whining a little bit, which never happens. So I go to get her harness. Watch what happens. And she does this every single time. And she will walk around this house. Sometimes she'll go twice. But maybe this morning, I don't know, she's desperate enough, she'll just go once. No, there she goes again. Okay, so let me try this, and she'll slink away. So let me try this. Here, target. Good girl. See, that actually worked, oddly enough. It's such a strange behavior. I just don't understand it. Like why she slinks away from this harness. And it doesn't matter if it's the harness or a leash or whatever. She can't stand it. She just, even if she's desperate to go out. Anyways, I kind of tried to stop chasing her around the house because I just get tired of the game. But it's just the nature of the doggy. I guess it's in her character. Just a behavior. Nothing to be done about it. Right, Penny? Okay, we'll go for a walk now. Okay, so I'm off to see Heather this morning for the first time in like 10 days. And man, I don't know what it's going to be like. I'll do my best. I'm not expecting much as far as recognition goes, but it is what it is. It's been a very strange existence here. So no longer contagious, even though I still have some bronchial involvement here, so we'll see how it goes. So this is the little restaurant where I come sometimes, and I got this coffee machine where I can get a French vanilla cappuccino, which I'll bring upstairs for Heather. She'll enjoy that, I know it. And they've got some Filipino food. Nice little spot. All part of that village concept, you know. There's the main street here. And they want a PPE on 3, 9, and 8. I think it'll be over in a day or two, I don't know, something like that. So I have my mask, of course, I better put it on.
You late?
Yeah, sorry.
Some house?
No, thanks.
Let me ask you a question, Kyle. How much money you got to pay for clothes?
How's
What
that?
happened to your feet?
What do you mean? These are my 407s.
Oh, they're 407s. Can I see them?
Yeah. He's off for a lot of support.
Right.
Whoa, come on!
What are you in a fraternity?
Are you insane?
So, yeah, I was there for lunch to help Heather today, and despite my best efforts, she ate almost nothing. I tried, feeding her pancake, banana, juice, tea, ice cream. What else? There was other stuff too, and apparently same deal with breakfast. Didn't eat much breakfast, and so her appetite has dropped off dramatically, and the fluid intake too. So I don't know what to make of it. I'll talk to the floor nurse and see, if there's anything that can be done about that. And of course, there really is almost nothing we can do about it. We've been successful getting her to drink more, but you can't force somebody to eat, and this is just the nature of the disease. Goodbye, everybody. Take care of yourselves.